Hey guys, welcome back to Persona 5 The Phantom X. So the latest while there hasn't been any main story update, it's time we're going to be experiencing the Crossroads of Fate event, featuring Kasumi Yoshizawa from Persona 5 Royal. Hey Adventure Boy, how you doing? Ready to see Kasumi in action? Well, if you're all just tuning in and you have nothing else, make sure to follow if you haven't already, and say hi in the chat if you do. But if there's nothing else to say, then let's begin. Dive into the dream. I'm ready to see how you will do in the Crossroads would be. Yeah, and when it comes to Persona 5 The Phantom X, I decided that I'll only stream the main story and the Crossroads. I've already done the daily, so you wouldn't have to watch me. Don't waste time doing it. And I also saved up my resources to get her. That's right. That's right. I've got Kasumi now. I haven't tried her yet. Still trying to power her up. Well, anyways, let's begin. I made sure to look ahead before the rest of this is over. Yep, I sure did. There's this one original Phantom Thief that I've yet to acquire, and that's Akechi. I know I'll pick back up on this sometime later, since this is only part 1. Anyways, let's go. Black Frost. I plan on getting Akechi when he gets released no matter what. Yeah, same here. Both of them. And I get the feeling that he's going to be released in 2 ways. In his white crow attire, and in his black mask attire. We'll just have to wait and see. Where are we? Our change in appearance would indicate the metaverse. No, but somehow it feels more like reality. Struck in sight. It would appear so, but either way, it is decidedly different from the entrance to Mementos. Though the more pressing question is... just as I thought, we're trapped here. I trust that after arriving here, those memories have returned to you too, haven't they, Wonder? We've been dragged back here. It's likely Joker and the Phantom Thieves from another world are stuck here as well. What's different this time is, Phantom Thieves have only the 2 of us were brought here. The Metaverse Navigator's behavior was also strange. Reaction to something it pulled us here by force. Anyway, let's get moving. Yes, you're right. You still feeling down? Sorry, I can't seem to stop worrying you today. Why don't we have a look around? Remember to be on your guard. We made it to the entrance without incident. Hearts? The entrance to what exactly? I'm not sensing the kind of ominous energy of a palace, but I do sense the presence of humans nearby. Shadows as well. Maybe it's Joker and the others, but let's proceed with caution. Yes, just as I'd expect from the leader of our Phantom Thieves. Seeing your growth brings me pride. When was the last time the two of us navigated the metaverse on our own? It almost feels nostalgic. It does feel nostalgic. I realize I forced you to join me at the time. I'm lucky you stayed with me this far. Thanks to you, desires beginning to bloom in the hearts of the masses. We made quite a few trustworthy allies. So allow me to say thank you, Wonder. I'm just doing the right thing. Always following where your heart leads you. I truly made the right choice with you. I was a bit melancholy, but I'm right as rain now. Thank you for staying by me, Wonder. So, shall we refocus and head toward the building? Can't say this looks familiar. And what is with all this white decor? This place is likely another false palace, but I feel something about it is different. Different how? How should I put this? A palace is born from the cognition of a malefactor, someone with ill intentions. But I sense no malice from this palace, nor desires being exploited. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. I sense the will to save others echoing throughout it. The will to save others. Come to think of it, we came to Shibuya because I wanted to help people feel better. Would that desire cause the Metaverse Navigator to malfunction? Whatever the case, if we want to get out of here, we'll have to search the place. However, the two of us alone may not be strong enough to fight. I'm sensing powerful shadows deep inside the building. I certainly hope that we run into Joker and the others soon. Found you! And there she is! Kasumi Yoshizawa,
私たちを閉じ込めたシャドウですね。
also known as Violet. You're the shadows who trapped us here, aren't you?
ほえ？シャドウ？
Us shadows?
とぼけないでください。あなたの姿、
Don't play
怪
dumb.
しさ満点
Your
ですから。
appearance is entirely suspicious. How so?
あれ？
Huh?
あなたは人間の姿ですね。
You appear human, but the one
でも
next to you
そ
is
ちらの方は見
clearly...
るからに。
おい、まずは落ち着け。わしらは
Whoa,
ここに
whoa,
迷い
wait a
込んだ
minute.
だけで。
Wait a moment. We were just brought here,
油断させてこちらに近づくつもりですか？
Are you trying to make me let my guard down so you can close in and strike?
そちらがその気なら仕方ありま
That's
せ
your
ん。
intention. Then I have no choice but to fight back. Hey, slow down there. You're not giving them a chance to speak.
へい。
Who? Joker!
先
Senpai?
お前、ジョーカー。
Joker!
彼らは敵じゃない。剣を収めろ。
They're not enemies. Put your sword away, Violet.
すみません。
すまなかった。彼女は俺たちの。
Sorry about that. She's with us. I think there's been a misunderstanding. A new ally?
それは
It's
なんという
a bit complicated.
そう。
Incoming! Mona!
やっぱりお前たち
So
も
you guys are stuck here too, huh?
久しぶりだな、ワンダ。
Wonder!
それに
Long time no see.
ガネザル。
You too, Lemur.
というか、まずわしらに謝る。
Why don't you apologize first? Your friend nearly killed us.
この猫むだき。
False feline! I really like it when they go at each other's throats like this.
私、勘違いで
I made a terrible mistake. I'm so sorry. At least no one got hurt.
はい。まさか先輩たちのお知り合いとは思わず
I had no idea you were my senpai's ally.
失礼しま
I'm
した。
really very sorry.
彼女はまだ異世界に慣れていない。
He isn't used to the metaverse
どう
yet.
か許してやってほしい。
Please forgive her.
少し状況を整理しないか。俺たちもここに迷い込んだわ
Let's
け。
try to get on the same page. We've only just arrived here ourselves.
改めまして、
I'm
私はバイオレットです。今は訳あって、ジョーカー先輩とモナ先輩と
due to
反射
certain
してます。
circumstances. I'm here with Joker senpai and Mona senpai.
そして先ほどは本当に申し
And
訳
I
あり
am
ません
so,
でした。
so sorry about earlier.
いや、もう何度も謝っても
Quite
ら
alright.
ったこともある。
There's no need to keep apologizing.
それに元はといえば、わしが
I approached you
お前に
carelessly,
近づいたことが原因で
which
もあ
would
る
have
し
been
な。
decent cause for alarm were I an enemy.
シャドウと間違えられたのは、
Seeing as I'm
ま
not,
さか
getting
深海で
mistaken
は
for a shadow is fairly insulting. Well, hard to tell at first glance.
バイオレットは心の怪盗団じゃないん
Violet's
だ。
not part of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts,
だからシャドウも見慣れてないところがあ
so
る。
she hasn't seen too many shadows before. Not a Phantom Thief?
はい。私は先輩たちを慕っていま
It's
す
true.
が、
I
怪盗
adore
団
my
の一員で
senpais
は
and the
ない
Phantom Thieves, but I'm not a member.
というと、
Which makes you what exactly?
ジョーカー先輩は私の通う学校
Joker is my
の先輩
senpai from school.
でよく
I often go to him for advice.
教えてくださってモナ先輩は異
Mona
世
senpai
界で助けてくれた先輩
saved me when I got stuck in the metaverse.
俺たちは以前ここに迷い込んだこと
We've gotten stuck in this place before.
その際にバイオレ
That time,
ペルソナ能力を目
Violet's
覚めた。
persona awakened.
ああだが
Yeah.
吉田
The
ああ
Yoshizawa,
いや
I mean Violet, didn't end up
怪
joining
盗
the
団に
Phantom
は入らな
Thieves.
かったんだ。そうなんです。
That's right.
もちろん怪盗団の皆さんが嫌いというわ
Not
け
that I
で
have anything against the Phantom
今
Thieves.
の私は
I just have other
別
things
の
I
こ
want
と
to
に集
focus
中した
on.
くて。
そうだったのか。
I see.
まあ
Well, of course
怪盗
one
とは
can't be
強
forced
制
to
的
become a
になる
phantom
もので
thief.
もなかろう。しかし先ほどの体さ
But
ば
after
きを
seeing
ね
her in action,
バイオレ
I
ット
find
を
it
スカ
quite
ウ
a
トでき
shame
な
we
いの
can't
は
recruit her
惜しい。
ourselves. Well, lucky for you, I managed to get her.
お前また
Jeez.
こり
Learn
ゃ
when to
やつ
quit.
だな。まあというわけでさっきのは許して
But
やる
anyway,
ぜ。
let her off the hook
コ
for
ードネームは
before.
さっき仮で決めたばかりなんだ。
We only just came up with her code name a second
今
ago.
回もおそらく共に脱出
Looks
する
like we're gonna be
仲間
breaking out of here together. So we're counting on it.
わかった。
Understood.
ありがとうございます。これからよろしくお願い
Thank you
し
so
ます
much,
ね。
Wonder Senpai.
ワンダー先
You
輩。
too, Cattle
先
Senpai.
輩。
Wonder Senpai? Cattle Senpai? Did they tell you the names? Well, hang on.
あ、失礼でしたかね。お二人とも異世界では先輩だと思ったので。
Was that rude of me? I just thought since you both are more experienced in the metaverse than me.
いや失礼なことなどない
Oh
が。
no, not at all.
先輩呼びを
I'm just
さ
not
れるのは
quite used to being called
な
senpai.
かなか慣れんな。だが悪くはない。
But I don't mind it. Looking forward to working with you, Violet. You too.
しかし異様なパレスだな。
Sounds rather huge. It's rather strange. What on earth is it meant to emulate?
わしらもここに来たばかりだし、
We also just
情報
found
が
ourselves
欲しく
here,
もある。
so any information would be useful.
先ほどのジョーカーの話だと、
Joker,
お前たちは以
you said
前
you
にもこの
haven't
パレ
traded
ス
this
に
palace
潜入したこ
before.
とがあるのか。
その通りだ。
That's right. But
ああ。偶然
I
迷い
think
込んだ
sucked into it by coincidence would be more accurate.
しかもここがそも
And
そも
we're not even sure if this
パレ
palace
ス
is
なのか
actually a
分かってないの
palace.
だ。
It's not a palace? But why is that?
前は改心のターゲットすらいないこの世界に
Last time,
いつの間にか
the
この
three of
三
us
人に
suddenly
引き込
wound
まれ
up
て
here, even though there was no target whose heart needed changing.
バイオレットがペルソナに目覚めた後は
Then Violet's
今日もない
persona
から脱
awakened,
出したって
and we had no reason to stay, so we just left.
なるほど。
I
つ
see.
まりお前たちにとっても、
In other words, this palace is still an unknown entity to you all as well.
ああ。だ
Yes,
が前回とは少し雰囲
but
気が
something
違う。
about it feels different than last.
そっちの怪盗団がいるってことは
Since those,
またパレ
since
スの
those
何か
fantasies
が
are here
混
too,
ざってい
the
るのかも
palace is
しれない
probably mixed up somehow. What's wrong?
私のせいなんで
It's
す。
my fault.
最近少し思い悩んでいることが
I've had a lot on my mind lately.
と気づいた
Today I found out
ま
how
たこの建
today
物
I
の近
found
く
I
に
had
来
wandered
て
back to this building without realizing it.
そんな自分が怖くなったのかもし
For
れま
that
せん。
reason, I started feeling scared of myself.
先輩たちに
Before I
連
knew it,
絡をしてい
I
ま
was
した。
contacting my senpais for help.
我が輩たちもちょうど新島
We were just on our way back from Nijima.
攻略中
I
の
mean,
パレス
from the palace we were
帰り道だな
infiltrating. Okay, so okay, so from their perspective, it takes place during the events of Nijima's palace. Like, when Akechi was with them.
バイオレットの元に駆けつけたらまた強制的
We
に
reached
ここに飛ば
Violet.
されたって
We were
言われ
forced
た
into this palace again.
本当に
I'm so sorry.
バイオレットのせいじゃない。それに俺たちも
Not your
ここ
fault,
が何
man.
なのか気になって。
Besides, we were curious about this palace anyway.
ああむしろいい機会だとも思ってる
Yeah,
この
I
パレ
think
ス
this is actually a good opportunity. Last time, we left the palace without learning who its ruler was.
ふむ。では話をまとめる
In
が、
summary,
つまりこの場所を
not one of us has any real knowledge of
誰
this
一
place.
人としていない
Correct?
ということだな。
So this is early version of the palace instead of the full palace. Yes. Yeah. So in the yes. This is only a brief moment during the main story. The full palace itself doesn't become available until you max out the counselor and justice arcana, and beat the original vanilla story. Then it becomes. And these characters are sometime during the casino arc. Well, yes, apparently. But actually, in the main game, it took place during the events of Kumura's palace, when Haru joined the team. I don't know why it's doing that now, but I think it may have something to do with Akechi. Not one of us has any real knowledge of this place, correct? Yep. Well, it appears that, like our last run-in, there's a mysterious force preventing us from leaving. That should mean the method of escape is the same. Do you remember, Wonder? Take the core. Right. We'll need to find this world's treasure, known as the core. Guess we'll be teaming up again, right? Yes. Let's work together. Great. I'm glad we ran into you again. We'll be counting on you, Wonder. I'll do my best too. Now that we made our thieves' alliances, let's get infiltrating. Okay, so not there. There's something else here. Let's do it. That's one goal down. No. That's one down. Two to go. Shadows have different weaknesses than normal. One remove or reunite with Joker and Morgana and meet the rookie Violet. The other type explore the mysterious palette.
It's time to unveil the hype you've been waiting for. It's time to bring an integration of who we win us. I used to have that feeling, premonition of falling short. Now I have no fear, simply to fight
一緒に頑張りましょう。
question. When this event was revealed to be coming, at what point in time did you think the Yoshi fandom used to be from? Huh. I really haven't thought about that part. It kind of just depends on who's currently in the team right now versus who's not. Because I feel like that's when it happens. Recall the first one? It was only it only had Joker, Ryuji, An, and Panther, and An. That was way before the other four joined the team. Monorama's palace had was when Yusuke joined the team, and Kanashiro's palace was when Makoto came along, and the Pyramid one was when Futaba joined, and the Space Station one was when Haru joined. Anyways, this area is quite spacious. Let us continue the search, Wonder. We can't get close to that treasure chest. Boom. This light seems to be some sort of trap that induces mental interference. We need to disarm it. Wonder, see if we can find a switch around here to deactivate this thing.
ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。鍛錬の成果お見せします。
受けてみろ。もう一度仕留める。ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。鍛錬の成果お見せします。あれ、
That's
何かの正気を
surrounded by some foul aura. It seems different to the other shadows.
もしかすると
Facing it down is the key to moving
こ
forward.
れが
That's
シャドウ。
a shadow?
キャトル先輩と全
Doesn't
然
look like
姿
anything
が
like
違い
Cattle
ますけど。
Senpai. Are we sure that's a shadow?
いや、
Who?
待てバイオレット。
Wait a minute.
なんでわしが
Violet,
シャド
why
ウ
do
と
you
似
think
て
I
ると
look
思
like
う
a shadow?
だって
Huh?
さっき皆さんに会う前に
Because just before we ran into, Mona Senpai said,
ってことで、お
their
前の
code
コード
name
ネー
will
ム
be
は
Violet.
仮にバイ我が輩はここではモナだ。
While
こ
we're
いつのこと
here,
は
I'd like you to call me
ジョーカーで頼む。
Mona. And he's Joker.
はい、わかりまし
Okay,
た。
got it.
これから我が輩たちは
We're going to look for
この
whatever's
空間
causing
に
us
閉
to
じ
be
込められ
trapped
た
here.
原因を探す。シャドウを見つけたらすぐに教えてくれ。
But I want you to tell us the minute you see a shadow. You're not used to battle yet, so it could be dangerous.
了解です。
Understood.
ところ
By the
で、
way,
そのシャドウっていうのは
what exactly
どん
do
な
shadows
姿を
look
してる
like?
んですか？ああ、それはな、
Good question.
フードをかぶっていて、フクロウっぽい
Picture
や
an
つで。
owl-like thing wearing a hood with the
メガネザルのような
beady
長
eyes
を
of a lemur. Mona! You mangy, you mangy puss. Ugh. All the crazy ideas you've got in mind, this had to be one of your worst ones.
Eh?
What?
全部お前のせいではない
This is all your
か
fault.
クソ猫
You
も
flagrant false feline?
いや、でも無事にお前らと合
So
流
we
でき
met
た
up
だ
with you
ろ。
guys without a
結
hitch,
果
right?
オーライってやつ
So it
だ
all
ぜ。
worked out in the end.
じゃあキャトル先輩はシャドウに似
Let's
て
be
ない
clear.
んだね。
Caleb Senpai doesn't look like a shadow, right?
見ててたまるか
Certainly not! Joker, why didn't you say something? Give me a bit of a giggle.
ノー
Yeah.
コメントで頼む。
No comment.
まあいいとにかく
Just
わしら
forget
の
it.
目的はあのシャ
What
ド
we
ウの
need to focus on right now is defeating that shadow.
あ、行くぞ。
Alright, let's go.
目にもの見て敵発見。油断は禁物だぞ。手は抜きません。
ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
当店アルセーヌ。受けてみろ。
わしのペルソナ見てなこの程度
パスワード解除。やっちゃいましょう。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サントリオ。
決める。ペルソナ。もう一度。決める。ペルソナ。
よし、なんとかなったな。
Nice. We managed to pull it all off.
だが
Oops. Oh. Hold on.
よし、なんとかなったな。
Alright. Can you hear that? Avenger Boy, can you let me know if you can hear this?
丈夫か、バイオレット。
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what could have happened. My computer, my PC just lost connection all of a sudden. So I'm doing this with an Ethernet cable. But I unplugged it and switched over to my Wi-Fi. Now everything's working again. Again, I'm really sorry about that. But I'm glad that it's working now. Anyway, so let's continue. Alright. Nice, we managed to pull it off. Those enemies were quite powerful. Are you alright, Violet? Okay.
はい、皆さんのおかげで問題ありません。
Yes, thanks to everyone's help, I'm doing just fine.
ジョーカー先輩とワンダー先輩の連携もお見事でした。
Joker Senpai and Wonder Senpai's teamwork was really incredible. Thanks.
ワンダーの力あってこそだ。だが、
Couldn't have done it without Wonder. It's
君
strange.
とは初めて出会った時から連携がうまくいってい
I
た
feel like our finding's been in sync since the moment we met. The time that Joker came to our rescue. Now that I think about it, somehow I feel like I've experienced that moment over and over.
相性がいいのかもしれないな。お前らはどことなく
I
似て
think
る
you make a
雰
good
囲気も
pair. You have a similar hair about you.
あ、わかります。やっぱりお互い怪盗
I
団
see
の
it.
リーダーだから
It must be
ですかね。
because you're both leaders of the Phantom Thieves.
先の道へ進めるよう
The
にな
fears
った
were
よ
able
う
to
だ。
proceed, shall
で
we?
は行こうか。
Well, there's another powerful shadow.
Showtime だ。アルセーヌ。ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
もう一度。仕留める。ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サンドリオ。
いただいていこう。
すごいです。
Yeah, I sense a shadow beyond this door. As do I, and quite a powerful one at that. We will have to pass through here in order to escape. If we're feeling any exhaustion, we should head rest before proceeding. In the midst of exploration, The Phantom Thieves find themselves trapped in the room of the palace. A shadow shrouding the sinister aura mutters cryptic words.
It's time to unveil the hype you've been waiting for. It's time to bring an integration of who we wins us. I used to have that feeling, premonition of falling short. Now I have no
入ります。
I sense a strong enemy up ahead. Something about it feels different to the shadow we defeated earlier. And we can't let our guard down. Let's proceed with caution, Wonder. Katayama Dam? Oh, what's a robot doing from the? What's a robot from Katayama Dam doing here? Ah, the door just shut. Like we've been identified as intruders. Let's search for a way to get it in or get it open, Wonder. Looking around this area, there doesn't seem to be any mechanism that'll lead us forwards. Right. Most likely, we'll have to defeat that shadow in order to progress. Shadow looks strong too. And something about it is more disturbing than the others. Run away. Whoa, did that thing just speak? That's creepy. Run away from the truth you fear. Run away? I guess including P5X Palace with 3 robots was to make this palace interesting, because since this is the early version of the palace, not many places to visit. Also, the Crossroads palaces are like fake palaces, I believe. Yeah, kind of like the palace from the original Persona 5 game, but altered. Yeah, makes sense. Run away? Are you two alright? Uh-oh. Here it comes!
げてみろ。
ガキに追い詰められる。
わしのベルトだ。
よし、
Another one down. Nice.
なんだったのだあやつは。戦う前に
What
は
was that
世界の
horrid
ことを
thing?
口にしていたよ
Before
う
the
だ
battle, it muttered some incomprehensible rubbish.
バイオレット、
Violet,
大丈夫か。
are you alright?
はい。
Oh, yes. Sorry, I was just in my head for a second.
ご心配いただいてありがとうございま
Thank
す。
you for your concern. Thank you for your concern, but I'm totally fine.
しかしシャドウを倒したわけだが
We defeated the
今
shadow,
回
but
は
nothing
特に
appears to
何
have
も起きる
changed.
様子がないな。
ああ、それ
That is weird.
この
Plus,
世
I
界
haven't picked up on any scent
ずっ
since
と
we
匂いを
got
感じ
here.
てね。
What scent?
コアの匂いで
Core.
我が輩
There's
の
no
鼻が
scent for core as far as my
反応
nose
し
can
ね
tell.
猫もどきの鼻の精度はさておき
Ignoring the questionable accuracy of a false feline's nose for a moment, I myself did not sense a core here either.
お前は本当に
Was the first half that sentence really necessary?
まあでもつまりそういうこと
Anyway,
だ。
that's the problem.
コアの
We have no way of knowing where the core is.
コアを手に入れないと元の世界に
But if we
戻れない
can't
んです
find the
よね。
core, then we can't get back to reality, right?
ああ、今まではそうだった。
That's the way it's worked up until now.
探索していればやがて気配も見つ
Thought
か
if we
ると
searched
思って
enough,
いた
I
が
would eventually sense it, but
手がかりなしで
fumbling around in the dark isn't ideal.
とはいえ、
But what should we do?
うーん
Boom. Oh?
ですね。
So,
私
there's a club
と
I'm
ある
part
クラ
of.
ブに所属しているんですが、団体戦の時にでもこういった
When we
どう
go
し
to
ようっていう
competitions
空
and
気
stuff,
はよくあ
there
る
are
んで
lots
す。
of times where we'll feel stuck and don't know what to do.
そんな時は大胆に話題を変え
When
ま
that
しょう。
happens, the best thing to do is completely change the
頭
topic.
がすっきりするんですよね。
Surprising how much it helps clear the mind.
ですから全然関係のない私の
On-
話を
on
して
that
もいい
note,
でしょうか。
would it be alright if I talk about something completely unrelated? Why not?
ありがとうございます。
Thank you,
ま
Wonder
だ先
Senpai.
輩。本当に関係ないので。
It's super
さらっと
irrelevant,
聞いてくだ
so
さい
you don't have to
ね。
listen too hard, okay?
今私たちって閉じ込められちゃってますよね。でもちょっとだけ私にはそれが
But
嬉
part
しい
of
ん
me
で
is
す。
happy that's the case. How so?
嬉しい。
Happy?
はい。
Yes.
でもこんな風に思う私が
But I
変
do
だなっていうのは
realize it's weird for me to
自
think
覚し
that
てい
way.
ます。わけもわからずこ
After
こに
all,
飛ばされてきて
we were brought here out of nowhere and now we can't escape.
もちろんずっとここから出られないのは
Of
嫌
course,
です。
I don't want to be trapped here forever. But somehow I feel more at ease here than I do in my regular life.
それでどうしてかなって自分なりにいろいろ考えてみたんですが、
I was racking my brain trying to understand why I feel this way.
多分これかなって
I
い
think I
う
figured it
思
out.
い当たりました。私新体操をやってるんですけ
So
ど、
I do gymnastics,
先日
and
の
at a
大会
tournament
で
the other day
3
I
位
got
になっちゃ
third
ったんです
place. That's amazing.
3位ではダメなんです。学校
Third
からは
place isn't good.
特待生だから優
School
勝
said
して
that.
当然だと言われていて、
The school said that as an honor student gymnast, I have to win first or else.
次の大会でも同じ結果のようだったら特待生は
If I
外され
can't
る
do
かもし
better
れ
at the
なく
next
て、
tournament, they'll remove me from the honors program.
生徒をそのように追い詰めても良い結果は生ま
I
れるよ
cannot
うに
imagine
思
how
う
they
が
expect to receive a good outcome by pressuring their students so.
ありがとうございます。でも今までの私ならきっと優勝で
Thank
き
you.
てたと思うん
With
で
the
す。
way I performed up until now, I should have been able to
だ
win.
からそれ
But
で
since
ちょ
I
っと追い
didn't,
詰められちゃ
they're
っ
kind of
て
backing me into a corner.
ついでに特待
On
生
top
だ
of
か
that,
ら特別
I'm being
扱いされてる
alienated
っ
by
て
people in class who think I get special treatment because I'm an honor student.
学校にいると息が詰まる
Now, whenever I'm at school, I just feel like I can't breathe.
バイオレット
Violet.
だから非日常の中にいる今って
That's why an out of the ordinary experience like this feels like an escape and a relief.
逃げても何も変わらないって
I know running from it won't fix anything, but
それは
that's...
ごめんなさ
Oh
い
gosh, I'm so sorry.
話していいよって言っていただいたからって
I shouldn't have dropped all this heavy stuff on you all. Totally fine.
ありがとうございますでも皆さんに聞いて
It
いた
felt
だい
good to
て
get it out.
すっきりしました
Are you hungry?
急に真面目な話
I
を
guess
しちゃ
all
っ
that
たせい
serious
か
talk made me work up an
お腹が
appetite.
空いてきたみたいです
Yeah, that surely spoiled the mood. But it didn't help get our minds off of everything
ジョ
here.
ーカー先輩帰って
Joker senpai,
ファミレス
will you
に
come to the
付き合
diner
って
with
く
me
れ
when
ま
we
せん
get
か
back?
それは構わない
Sure.
た
I
だ
don't mind. I just don't know if I have the cash.
我が輩も見たことあるがバイオレットの食事
Violet eats enough food to feed an army of Violet eats enough food to feed an army of dinosaurs. I've seen it.
それほどでもないですよ運動後なら
You're exaggerating. If it's after exercise, I only order seconds. Like 5 times. I guess that's 6. Jeez, girl, how much money do you how can you afford all that? Joker can get money by doing mementos grinding in this game. Which that would be possible IRL.
細身の体だが随分食欲
A hearty appetite for someone so lean. I think you and Closer would get along swimmingly.
クローザーさん
Closer-san?
さっき教えていただいた
Is that someone from your group of Phantom Thieves?
私も食べるのは大好きなので
I love
機
food,
会があれば
so I'd be
ぜひ
happy to have a
お食事
meal
もご
with
一緒
them
したい
if the
です
opportunity arises. I sure like to see how I sure like to see how she celebrates Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'd really love to see how she celebrates Thanksgiving. By all means. Who?
盛り上がっているところに水を差すようだが
I don't mean to rain on the parade, but I just sense the presence of another powerful shadow.
ああ我が輩もだ
I can too.
コアの匂いは
It doesn't
しんだ
smell like the core, but it's definitely fishy.
他に手がかりもない
It's our
行
only
ってみ
lead.
ようワンダ
Let's check it out, Wonder. Yes, the door unlocked. Now that's what I call skill. Let's head on through.
戻ってきた。
Looks like we're back.
シャドウの反応は
Cal,
どっち
are you picking up any shadows?
わしが感じた方
The
向
direction I
は
felt it was
こっちだ。
down there.
ラッキーですよ。チャンス。一気にやっちゃって。手は抜きません。
エルスロ
やっちゃいましょう。続けていきますね。なんてこっか。
受け切れるか。
ー受けてみ
やるね。
ろ。もう一度仕留める。ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
I can see why Joker and Kasumi would synergize well. That really helps.
ここ宝箱取ってないのある。
いただいていこう。
Ready when you are.
手は抜きません。油断は禁物だぞ。
ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
オーペンアルセーヌ。受けてみろ。
3点の成果お見せします。
わしのペルソナ。
パスワード解除。やっちゃいましょう。
うまい。
Well, that takes care of that. I'm glad we all made it out in one piece. Now then, shall we keep moving? Okay, good. Shadows have different weaknesses. Strangely, there seems to be no detectable core within this palace. Could the sinister shadows be the key to their escape? But let's find out. I'm tired of having to keep changing my personas like this.
Bring an end to the question of who will win inside. I used to have that.
待ちくたびれたぞ。
手は抜きません。一気にやっちゃって。
ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
オーペンアルセーヌ。これでどうだ。
Oh, Mutaba drops the bomb.
なんだ。楽勝だったな。
Love that girl.
気に行くぞ。
じゃあ手は抜きません。一気にやっちゃって。
ペルソ
やっちゃいましょ
ナ受けてみろ。
わしのペルソナ。ちょっと見てな。手を上げるなんてね。この程度。
パスワード解除。やっちゃいましょう。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サントリオ
決めるぞペルソナ。もう一度決めるぞペルソナ。これでどうだ。
Boom. We're getting close to the Shadow's presence.
行こうぜみんな。
Let's get going.
仕留めるペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
もう一度決めるペルソナ。
宝箱取ってないの。
Ready.
あのシャドウの雰囲気
That shadow seems different
他
to
の
the,
奴らとは
than to
違
the
う
others.
今回のパレスは
It does.
コアのダッシュという
I
より
suspect the key to our escape from this palace may not be heisting the core, but rather defeating shadows instead.
行きましょう。
Let's go, everyone.
ではできません。油断は禁物だぞ。
仕留めるペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。続けていきますね。
わしの覚悟の証だ。この機会逃すわけあるまい。
これでどうだ。当店がアルテー
That's what they have taken over as the battle theme for this Crossroads arc. So that's the name of this theme, huh?
ミッション完了だ。
There. Mission complete.
これで先に進む
It would
何
be
かに
nice
つ
if
なが
that
ればよい
allows
のだが
that let us progress somehow. Oh,
なんだ。警報。
what? An alarm?
出入り口が。
They sealed the exit?
そのようだな。
Looks that way. So what do we do?
いや。
How are you two so calm about this?
私たち。
We're trapped in here.
なんですよ。
いや、なんとなく。
I think we're just used to it. This happens a lot. For Phantom Thieves, this is all in the day's work.
警報が鳴ったとして
We
も
keep a level
冷
head,
静に対
even when
処する
security alarms
それ
ring.
が怪
It's
盗
what
と
we
しての
do.
心構えだ。
I see. Phantom Thieves really are amazing.
あっちから
Since there's an unusual shadow over there. Seems pretty strong,
強
too.
力なやつだ。わしも感じた。警報が鳴っ
I
た後
sensed
に
it as well.
出現したよう
I
だ。
presume this have appeared in response to the alarm.
そ
Good
いつ
thing
を
it maybe our ticket out of
解
here.
錠できる。
よし、行くぞ。
Alright, let's go. $100%? Good.
It's time to unveil the hype you've been waiting for.
期待してくれていいぞ。
Ooh, I sense the presence of powerful shadows in the area above us. But how can we get up there? The path is blocked, and the doors are locked too. That won't be a problem for us, Phantom Thieves. Indeed, this is well within our purview. Let's assess the situation and find a way to the upper level.
貴重なもののようだ。
すごいです。
なんだ
Oh, got it.
手は抜きません。一気にやっちゃって。
ペルソナ
やっちゃいましょう。
受けてみろ。わしのペルソナ
やるよ。見てな、何が上がいるんだよ。
パスワード解除。やっちゃいましょう。続けていきますね。見せてください。華麗なるフィニッシュ。
Beauty is devotion.
敵発見。油断は禁物だぞ。手は抜きません。
ペルソナ
やっちゃいましょう。
もう一度仕留める。ペルソナ
やっちゃいましょう。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サンドリオ。
これでどうだ。出ない。
貴重なもののようだ。
すごいです。
ペルソナ
やっちゃいましょう。
焦点アルセーヌ。これでどうだ。わしのペルソナ
続けていきますね。ゴーファイト。華麗なるフィニッシュ。あれ、何でしょうか。
仕留めるペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
これでどうだ。
いや、
わしのペルソナ。
鍛錬の成果お見せします。
受け切れるか。全てを奪ってくれる。こうなることは戦う前から分かっていた。
仕留めるペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。
もう一度仕留める ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょう。なんでしょう、あの姿。他のシャドウとも全
That's
然
it.
違う
That's the shadow I was sensing. What's with its form? It doesn't look like any. It doesn't look anything like the other shadows.
欲望があらわになった
Shape
姿とな
is
っている
manifested
な。
from its desires.
侵入者を
It
察
must
知し
appear when
て
it
出
senses
現したか。
intruders.
かなり強力な相手
It
と見
is
受ける。
sure formidable.
準備はいい
It
か
is sure to make
ワ
a
ンダ。
formidable foe. Are you ready, Wonder? How about you, Joker?
ああ、
Yes, it's showtime. Oh, I meant to get out of that. One. I saw a chest. I saw a chest before this.
油断は禁物だぞ。
I want to get that first before I end. Wait,
来た。なんでしょう。
yeah, we've already seen this.
手は抜きません。油断は禁物だぞ。
決めるぞ。ペルソナ。
やっちゃいましょ
もう一度。決めるぞ。ペルソナ。
う。やっちゃいましょう。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サンドリオン。
なんとかなった
We
な。
made it through.
バイオレット、練習だが疲労はないか。
Are you feeling any fatigue from all the
お前は
fighting?
まだ新
You are
人
still
だ
a
からな。
newbie.
はい、大丈夫
You're
です。
fine.
むしろたくさん運動ができて、
Actually,
さっきお話しし
all
た
this
悩みも
exercise is
吹っ飛んじゃい
helping
そう
me
で
get
す。
over what was weighing on me earlier.
頼もしいぜ。
This one's resilient.
そうだ。ここから出られたら、
Once we get out of here, what do you say to officially joining the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
それはお断りします。今は
I'm
私、
afraid I must
新
decline.
体操に集中
Right now, I
して
want to
いるから。
focus on gymnastics. Oof.
さっきの
Really
流
thought
れ
it
な
would
ら
work
いけ
that
ると
time.
思ったんだが。
Ho ho ho.
残念だったな。
How unfortunate for the counterfeit cat recruiter.
ねえメガネザル。お前だってクイーンに何度も
You're
振ら
one
れ
to
たく
talk,
せに。
you glassy-eyed looking lemur. Remind me how many times Queen had to turn you down.
シャドウは通せたが、扉が開く。
We defeated the shadow, but the door doesn't seem to have opened. Maybe there are more shadows.
ああ、さっきのシャドウを倒した後に
After we defeated that shadow,
また
I
何か
felt
が
something
生ま
else
れた
come
気
to
が
life in
した
another room.
そっちにもおそらくシャドウがいるな。
Must be a shadow over there too. Let's check it out. I feel like I missed that, huh? Yeah, I did miss a chance. Kind of makes sense that Kasumi still rejects to fit with the P5R story. Yeah, because she didn't exist in the vanilla story. They're trying to make it in line with, they're trying to make Royal storyline in line with the vanilla as much as possible, while still keeping Kasumi within, just not within the major stuff. Alright. Look a moment since the presence of another powerful shadow. However, this shadow seems to possess the desire to save people. And it's a wide variety.
It's time to unveil the hype you've been waiting for. It's time to bring an end to question of who will win. It's us. I used to have that feeling, premonition of falling short.
期待
Now
して
I
くれていい
have
ぞ。
Well, P5R, before the extra story, is mostly the same story as OG P5's base game story, just with slight changes, so it should be simple to keep it consistent. Yeah, agreed. Alright, let's head toward that Shadow's World. Come along, Wonder.
口喧嘩なら勝てるんだけどね。
手は抜きません。やっちゃって
ペルソナ
やっちゃいましょう。
焦点がアルセール続けてみろ。
rolling deep into your
わしのペルソナ
underground.
わしの覚悟の証だ。この機会逃すわけあるまい。こうなることは戦う前から分かっていた。
あれ、なんでしょうか。
Two powerful shadows?
あ
There's
の
two?
強力なシャドウ
Two
たちが
powerful enemy
見たんだろう。
shadows?
めんどく
This is
せえ
gonna be a
ことにな
pain.
りそうだ。ですが、脱出
But it's the only way for us to get out of here. Let's do this, Senpai!
先輩。
落ち着いていこう。
手は抜きません。油断は禁物だぞ。
ペルソナ
やっちゃいましょう。
来い。
いただいていく。
焦点がアルセール
わしのペルソナ
パスワード解除。やっちゃいましょう。 やりましたね。
We did it!
はあ、2体
It
同時
wasn't
の
easy
相手は
facing
さ
two
すがに
tough
骨が折れ
enemies,
たが、
but
バイオレットの成長もあって
Violet,
わしらも
your fast learning made it easier to coordinate
感謝
attacks.
する。
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
私も皆さんの力
I'm
に
so
な
glad
れ
I
て
could be helpful to everyone. What is it?
ああ、いや、
Oh,
バイオレットは本
I
当
was just
に
thinking that Violet is very
素直
sweet
で
and
可
earnest.
愛げがあると思ってな。
Huh?
うちの怪盗団は元野球少女に料理人、
Our families consist of a former baseball
個性
player,
は豊かなん
a
だ
chef,
が、
and an heiress, each with their own personal traits.
どいつもこいつも素直な性格とはかけ離
But
れ
a
たよ
lot
う
of them
な
are for the farthest thing from earnest. They're a bunch of wisecracking, back-talking misfits. You're one to talk.
なの
Who?
何を言うか。
There is no more.
わしほど
There is no
素
one
直
more
な人物
earnest.
はおらんだろう。
There is no one more earnest than I.
お前、自分で言うなよ。
Why not pat yourself on the back while you're at it?
でも、個性があるメンバーって素敵じゃ
But
ないです
isn't it
か。
wonderful to have a team with such unique members? But isn't it wonderful having a team with such unique members?
私なんて、あの子に
I'm nothing special compared to them.
ああ、いえ、何でもありません。
It's nothing.
それよりさっき、 どこかで何かが開
Did
い
you
た
guys hear the sound of something opening a moment ago?
ああ、我が輩も聞いて
I
いた。
heard it. Could be an unlocked door somewhere.
開いたのかもしれない。では一度エントランスホールの方へ戻ってみよう。
And let's head back to the
何か
entrance
変
hall.
化があるかも
There's
しれな
likely
い。
been some change there.
一気に行くぞ。
じゃあ手は抜きません。一気にやって
ペルソナ
やっちゃいましょう。
受けてみろ。
鍛錬の成果お見せします。
わしのペルソナ。
ここ宝箱取ってないの。すごいです。
The shadow we sensed before is right over there. Embrace your true desire. But this shadow's aura, it doesn't seem strong enough. This one may not be the key to our escape, but that's another area of wonder. me see if I missed anything. Okay, yeah, I did. Glad I went back. Alright. So far, what do you think about Kasumi's gameplay wise? Well, I feel like she's a more advanced version of Yui, who specializes in follow-up attacks. Kasumi not only does that, but she also specializes. She's also able to use her highlight more frequently. And the fact that Kasumi is blessed while Yui is electric. But she's pretty powerful, regardless. I don't recall this shadow. Yeah, that thing wasn't here before. Does this mean we're making progress? Can't say with certainty, but this place truly has no core, and I think that's a fair assumption. In that case, let's get this thing on the road.
わしのペルソナ。
行きますよ。てらーバカ。
コードアップロード中。スタンバイ完了しちゃいましょう。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サンドリオ。
Nice.
よ
We
し
got him.
やったな。手強い相手でした
That
ね。
was a tough one.
今のおかんは
A chill. I felt it too. Coming from over there. What's wrong?
今まで
It's a shadow, but it feels even stronger than all the ones we've faced before. Short, gotta be this mystery palace's boss.
じゃあそのシャドウを倒せ
But
ば
if we defeat
脱
it,
出で
then
き
we
る
can
ってことなん
escape?
でしょうか。
どうした二人とも。
What's with the silent treat?
いや、なんというかな。
Well, I
強い
felt a strong
予
chill,
感を感じ
but
た
I'm
が
not sure if it's an enemy.
お前の言いたいことはわかるぜ。
I know what you mean. Despite being a shadow, it's not giving off any malice or hostility.
敵じゃない。
So it's not an enemy?
ワンダ、このパレスに入る
Do
前
you
に
remember what I
わし
sensed
が
from the
感じていた
from
こ
the
とを
palace
覚
before
え
we
ている
entered?
か？
The will to save others?
そうだ。
Precisely.
あり得るとすれば、パレスの
Assuming that were true would mean this palace's ruler shares that desire.
実際我が輩たちは
But look where we
捕
are.
らえられている。
We're being trapped against our will. I find it hard to call that saving.
それに怪盗ってのは
Being a fan of thief is to be free, not restrained by the will of others.
お前と信念が
I'd
被る
love
の
to
は
share the
尺
same
だが。
beliefs as you, but I must agree.
じゃあ行こうか。
Then let's get going. Violet, are you alright?
はい、
Uh,
大丈夫
yes,
です。
I'm fine.
行きましょう。
Let's go. Right. Just got one more. After a fierce battle, the shadow appears to be defeated. At that moment, it rises up once again and moves to attack, but suddenly another individual appears.
It's time to unveil the hype you've been waiting for.
いいライブにしようね。
It's time to bring them into question of who we're with us. I used to have that feeling, premonition of falling short. Now I have no fear since we're here. Fight it
Where's Seaside Tomoko? Oh, duh.
we can fly up in the sky. One day we may just be able to touch down on the star.
シフト了解です。
Thank you. There it is. I didn't imagine we'd end up back here. But it feels like we're one step closer to getting out of here. That shadow over there is giving off a weird vibe. Alright then, let's go after it. Oops, sorry.
あそこにいるのか。
予想通り。
Let's do it. Why fight it? Why not keep dreaming? Forever. Dreaming? What do you mean?
バイオレット、惑わされるな。
Why?
来るぞ。
Don't let it manipulate you. It's attacking.
敵発見。油断は禁物だぞ。 海風に乗せてありがとうございます。
No, Shadows, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Let's take out the reinforcements first.
手は抜きません。聞いてほしいこの歌をやっちゃいましょう。
いただいていく。
Ooh.
パスワード解除。なんてね。やっちゃいましょう。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サントリオン海風に乗せてみんなに届け。響き渡れどこまでも道を切り開くよ。サントリオン
Oh yeah.
これでどうだい。
Now that was good damage. What the? It's only two of them at once this time? What is this? I sense that one of the shadows has put up a protective barrier. Our attacks won't connect if we don't remove the barrier. Take down one of the other shadows first.
バトルデータ解析。どれどれ海風に乗せてみんなに届け。集中していきましょう。海風に乗せてみんなに届け。
永遠に眠る。
これが私の全力の歌。
Oh no, brainwashed.
この鼓動を歌に乗せて張り寄せ。
受けてみろ。
よっ
Oh, darn it.
手は抜きません。聞いてほしいこの歌をやっちゃいましょう。
聞くなら
全てを奪い返す。受けてみろ。
コードアップロード中。スタンバイ完了。海風に乗せてありがとうございます。届け。やっちゃいましょう。
暗い。
フラフラしてるかも。私の力で道を切り開くよ。サントリオン海風に乗せてみんなに届け。響き渡れどこまでも
Go
道を
for
切り
it.
開くよ。
Go, Kasumi.
サントリオン
いただいていく。
コードアップロード中。スタンバイ完了。なんてね。集中していきましょう。
Nice.
海風に乗せてみんなに届け。これが私の全力の歌。
And it's down.
終わりました
All
ね。
finished.
なぜ
Why? Why try to face it?
立ち向かう。夢こそ
Dreams are your only salvation. Escape is the only true reality.
危ね
Look out. Oh, there he is. Akechi! You should all be more careful.
お前は
This is the metaverse. Don't let your guard down for a second. Akechi coming for part 2. Right. Well, that's all I can do for now. So, thank you for. So once Akechi's so once part 2 comes out, I'll stream that. But thank you for tuning in, Avenger Boy. Like all you guys, especially you, Avenger Boy. And I'm sorry for the Wi-Fi issue earlier. But I hope it doesn't happen again. So thank you for tuning in. So good night, and may you have pleasant dreams. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good day. Thanks. You too. Bye.